Okay, let's start with a quick intro. Who are you? What are you doing here today?
Man, you guys already know who the fuck I am, and you ask me this every single time. I'm Dizaster. Here, hi, I'm Dizaster. I'm back over here for the 20th time.
So let's start. You and Chilla Jones.
Yeah.
You're about to make your return to King of the Dot. Literally a year to the day since the last incident with Math Hoffa. First of all, how did that come together with you and Chilla?
Honestly, recently I just been traveling all over the world, and I just, it's been such a long time, and I just been doing these battles on the side, but it's I'm itching to battle. So I was trying to battle all kinds of people. I came here, I fucking told you the names that I wanted to battle. I originally wanted to battle Big K recently. There wasn't enough time. It was only 2 or 3 weeks notice. There wasn't enough time. He had other shit going on.
For this one?
It was either for this one or something before it. But yeah, I was trying to set it up with Big K when I came back. So, and then I tried battling with Marv. Marv couldn't because he was doing some shit in Chicago same day. So he's battling with Quest doing a 2-on-2. So then it was just everybody, and then I went and I called him out because I just want to do a battle real fast, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not sitting there trying to fucking, dedicate 20 years of my life to prepare for somebody right now. There's not a big enough matchup. I have big matchups that I want to take that will happen, and those are set aside for that type of, matchup. You know what I mean? Right now I'm just trying to get it in. So Chilla, I was just fuck it, Jonah is not gonna happen. I'm just gonna sit this shit out. You know what I mean? And then I guess Chilla hit them up and was just I'll battle Dizaster. And I'm pretty sure Chilla fucking wants to battle me. You know what I'm saying? He probably already had bars from me or something, which is why he we have whatever, I've talked to whatever. I checked the fuck out of him when he came out here. He talked a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? And not even on some tough shit. He just came out here, and I know he has something against me because we did some little internet back and forth thing, and I just told him in person, I was like, look where you are right now. If I wanted to, if I was an asshole, I would fuck you up right now, and there ain't shit you could do about it, And he was like, respect, dog, Well,
slow down, because I remember there was the animosity between the two of you, or at least on your part towards him.
No, because all I did was simply give my opinion about him and Real Deal battling, and I was just like, Real Deal's gonna fucking take the battle, and he said some disrespectful ass shit to me, some shit about man, just something just disrespecting me flat out just because of my opinion, you know what I mean?
But before that, in Daylight versus Chilla Jones,
I don't think that was before.
No, it was. It was at V2R. You were in.
That was before he battled Real Deal?
Yeah, because he battled Real
Deal. I called him a mark
when
he choked?
Yeah.
Because I don't think that was before because
V2R and then Bola.
I think that was the event where I was just man, I could fuck you up right now. We were just talking and I'm not trying to be no fucking bully and I just wanted him to know you're a fucking idiot. You're talking all this shit. I was if I was really a dickhead, look what I could do to you right now. He's like, no, for real. And I was just all right, bro, it's cool. You know what I mean? It's all good. Respect, man. So he probably feels a certain way. He probably's been one day I'm gonna get him back lyrically. I'm gonna lyrically get him one day, So cool. I accepted the battle on 1 week notice because, I don't really need that much time to prepare. And, the way the battle is structured, it's actually not a 3-round battle, but it's more than a 3-round battle. It's weird. It's 2 rounds, but each round is 5 minutes. So it's 10 minutes of material. It's just not all this back and forth and back and forth. It's just bam, boom. I feel like it would be better to be that way.
Whose idea was that? What?
It was actually my idea. Okay. I just, I don't want to memorize 3 rounds for somebody and I just don't feel like doing that and freestyling and doing all this shit. It's only a week's notice. I'm just gonna do 2 rounds, you know what I'm saying? And
But if it's the same amount of material, what's the difference?
You know what it is? It's just the going back and forth. I feel like if you compress our best material into 2 rounds, you could keep people's attention more. My battle with Caustic, there was always something about it that was so fucking catchy, and people love watching it till today because it's just 2 rounds, and sometimes people get bored of seeing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to freestyle with them forever, so I don't need that extra round. I don't need to rebuttal shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with whatever. You know what I mean? I'm coming to do 2 rounds because I wanted to do 1 round, not with him, but when I was asking Jonah and Marv and all them, I was trying to do 1 round, just the 1 rounder just before I make a really big comeback. You know what I mean? just to warm up before I step into the ring and do 3 rounds with somebody. It's been a fucking year. Like, I don't count the Germany and Lebanon shit. That was like fun and a new experience.
Well, and then yeah, Cassidy and Big T, and I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Cassidy battle was like 7 months ago or whatever, but still, like, I just feel like I haven't, because you know what, man, the Cassidy battle wasn't real, man. There's something about it that just didn't feel like it was this. Like, I don't know how to explain it to you. Like, this feel, because it wasn't King of the Dot, and it just feels like I'm really coming back right now. It's been a year. Yeah. Like, it really does feel like that.
Yeah, all of your other battles seem kind of like parallel universe-y. You know, like just completely separate from, separate from the ongoing narrative of typical
what's happening in battle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever, and that's why I attract like different fans, and like I have like probably the hugest fan bases, because I'm like an anomaly, bro. Like, everyone, like the way I do battles, whenever I battle, it's just always fucking, it's like against nature or something. Like, shit will be going a certain way. I'll come do a battle, fuck everything up with my words, without my words, whatever it is. Like, I'm like a fucking just a disaster, a hurricane, you know what I'm saying? We've talked about this before, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure Chilla Jones will have a lot of, like, disaster, natural, hurricane, Katrina, earthquake in FEMA.
Here you go.
You know?
Ghostwriting for him already.
Seriously, I should just like call out everything he's gonna say just to show people like how predictable this dude is that I'm gonna battle. Like, he's gonna be like, hey yo, something about like Minnie Mouse and Mickey, cause I'll hit you in Disney. Or he's just gonna be like, it's just, or he's gonna have like, look what he'll have like some fucking wordplay off like all the countries in Middle East, you know? And I'm the Jordan of the Middle East, and if not, you Kuwait. You fucking faggot.
You're just coming up with
these are like probably like his best bars he's writing down. Like, he's like, I'm killing off all his shit right now, you know what I mean?
But Chilla has very much like ascended to top tier in the last
what the
months.
fuck does that even mean?
No,
that sounds like it's a Warcraft fucking game.
But it's
or
like
something.
He's getting top tier opponents. He got conceded at Massacre. He got Matt Hoffa in Atlanta for Don't Flop.
Right, so he's on the right path. He's battling me, like, whatever.
I'm
not, we're not denying that the guy, like, doesn't deserve a shot. I'm not, if anything, Jonai and other people that I were calling out weren't. I mean, Chilla is definitely like somebody who I'm gonna fucking smash the shit out of, and people are gonna say, well, he was really ascending in the top tier. He wasn't really there. It's like really weird how people treat this top tier shit. Like, I do consider the guy really good. Because if you look at what there is in battle rap right now, it's the same bullshit. It's not really entertaining at all. There's absolutely no character in anything. And then you have him. He's like the least worst of the worst. So, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Like picking out a bunch of fucking apples from a rotten batch, and it's the least one with fucking mold in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's Chilla Jones. Like, he's gonna have some, pen game. I was talking about it on Instagram. I'm like he said some shit like, I'm adored. He's trying to say he's adored, like people adore him. He's like, I'm adored, so it's tough to knock me. Like, and these are his setups, and he'd be saying them in like out, like, where he raps, like, they don't really care about shit like that. Like people try to say my shit is filler, but they don't understand what filler really is. Like, it's not filler, it's the substance leading up in the build-up. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to Chilla Jones, his bars will have nothing to do with the build-up. It'll be like, hey, yo, like he'll be upstairs selling drugs, then suddenly your bitch is not as fine as his. That's like the ending line. Like, this shit has no correlation to each other, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that type of shit for me, like, is easy to just like fucking like, break down and just, and people are probably expecting me to talk about this. Probably not. Maybe that's why I'm talking about it now, so I could just go do my thing during the battle, because I don't have time to talk about all this shit. About the shit that people are too fucking stupid to realize. About how anybody could just have a great pen game all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen him like comparing himself to Ilmac, and like, it's so funny. He's like so ignorant that he really thinks like that him being compared to Ilmac, or Ilmac, people saying that he has a better pen game, is strange. He thinks it's like this is how he doesn't fucking, these guys, they don't get it, because what he raps about today and the bars that he thinks that are so smart, these new fans, of course they're gonna think they're smart because they weren't there as long as us. I've been here longer than these new fans. So to me, when I hear him say like 4 bars like a Kit Kat, or any one of these lines that he has, like when he uses the word chair as cheer, You know what I'm saying? How is that not stealing a metaphor? Chris, just answer this.
With
if
you
somebody
DNA?
already, let's say me and DNA and 500 million other people,
Right, yeah.
wheelchair, chair. Then he says, I cheer in store for IKEA. Some shit, like a line about these people will cheer for what's in store like IKEA. Like, you're fucking, you know, like, it's...
I think, though, there are some definite examples of completely played out wordplay. Like, but it's a matter of, can you still make it fresh?
No, but the thing is, it's not. It's like defeat and all those.
Yeah.
It's not about making it fresh. It's about, like, a lot of these guys that are coming there and watching live, and you know, you could talk to them outside, and a lot of them will be like, it's my first time at a rap battle, you know, this looks cool, guys, and they'll come in there, and someone will say a defeat line, and that's amazing to them, because to the average person, that is crazy. That's just like listening to, like, random poets or seeing, like, memes on Instagram that are like lame-ass punchlines. Like, you're like, damn, this shit is really cool to you, but we've seen this a million years before, bro.
But still, so a guy like Daylight, every battle somehow incorporates the defeat line into
Daylight
Daylight
is another dude that's a perfect example, though. It's not that. It's that people have a double standard in what they're looking for, some of them, and then the other ones literally are impressed with that shit. Daylight, all he does is recycle his old shit. If you look at Daylight's whole, like, body of work, from his first page to his last page, he spit. It's like at the last page, he's coming all the way back to like the first couple pages and pulling shit out, and it's like catching up as he goes. But he's always using the same shit over and over, and people like it. And see, this is the problem why I'm not gonna be able to beat Chilla Jones, because even if I destroy him, they won't know he's getting destroyed, and neither will he. It's like a fucking fucked up paradox. It's like he's sitting there, he's not gonna know he's getting killed, because my material, no matter what he does, is gonna be more original, cutting edge, direct, and just more potent than his. He's gonna have bars. He's gonna be like, let me hide some lyrics in here so people could find it later. But when the fuck was it ever about finding shit later? What about the crowd, the whole element of battling and being able to relate to people while they're there? He can't do that. I'm battling somebody where it's a lose-lose situation for him, but he's lucky because the way the consciousness of hip hop today and what the crowds that come to battles, what they're looking for, they're gonna think that what he's doing is like reinventing the wheel, bro.
The West Coast has a fairly seasoned audience, though. They've been around for a long time.
We have, but this new audience is all new, bro. It's not like the same, man. Like, it's not that Bay audience. That was like the smartest battle crowd ever. The Bay audience was like a mix between Scribble Jam and everyone that's ever, like, even people that listen to Smack and everything, because Oakland is just a fucking cultural turfy ass area. So, you know, all those things were incorporated into it. You can't, I don't know, man, like, it's weird. I don't know.
One thing I noticed when I was at Gnome 5 with Hollow versus Clips,
yeah,
you had Clips with a lot of bars, and Hollow has that throwback grind time style.
He does, and it works over there.
But the comedy kind of works. You know, Hollow is good enough to make anything work, I think. But the one thing that really surprised me was that when I thought he was rapping like exceedingly well in the third with multi after multi after multi, he would kind of like finish this big wind up and then a punch, and then the crowd would just be like, those are multis and we don't like multis.
Yeah, like a lot of people were hating on him. You see them in the crowd that came there for Clips. Like, it's crazy. It's like they block it out. Like, they can't tell something dope is being said because they're not looking for it. It's all what you're looking for. Like, they might not understand. Like, Hollow's the only dude I could relate to as far as writing, because if you notice, we have our bars at like the 3rd bar, the 7th bar, the 11th bar. Like, we don't do the traditional 4, 2, 4, 8s. Which is everything you hear from people. So the crowd is conditioned to hear 2 4s and 8s. So when, you know, someone like Clips is rapping, all he has to do is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and everyone's 3, 4. It's like, it's almost like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's like. So when someone like Hollow goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's still a setup because he's about to come with the 5, they're already fucking like too busy being negative to know that the 5 just came. This is battle rap today, bro. And like, I know what it is between me and Chilla. You know, he's a great rapper for today, and, you know, he's still a beginner. I don't know. I think he's old. Is he older? I can't tell whether he's younger than me or older than me.
I think
to me, he seems like a young kid.
I think he's what, late 20s? I don't know how old is he?
Late 20s.
28?
Yeah, he's younger than me then, but it just seems like
he's kind of fresher in the scene. He's, you know, he had his big ascent with the JC
he
battle.
has dope shit. He has good shit that he throws in that you could tell that's really smart. Like,
yeah.
But it's like, bro, it's that style. Like, people are just looking for that style. They've learned to accept it as the norm. Like, bars, this is what it is. Like, so no matter what you do, if you have bars, you're gonna win. I have to like submit to this formula that everybody wants to hear. I have to do bars the whole time, or even if I come with some material, like there's no such thing as you just need to hear bars. Like, what if I spit some real shit that was way realer than anything you spit? What if I spit some heartbreaking, amazing shit that moved people harder than, so that doesn't get counted anymore because you have shit structured in a certain way that doesn't make sense.
Did you see Oops versus Daylight?
Yeah, I was just watching it right now.
So the third round was very much
getting,
like the real talk, you know, serious.
Okay, so like something like that's good for battle rap because like even though they probably incorporated bars in it, it's still like not what people are expecting to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like people think that what he's doing is formula, and it's really not, because it's actually very irrelevant. It has nothing to do with shit. You can't even use any of it in a normal conversation. Like, most of it is shit that wouldn't even apply. Like, and you know, my girl said that she wears a better, like, it's shit that doesn't really matter. It's like, and where your chick be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck this has to do with anything? You know, so he'll be talking about something, and if a girl's name is Chick B, he'll be like, and no one cares where your chick be. Like, and it has nothing to do, like, it's all irrelevant shit. No, it's all irrelevant. Now, if somebody has bars on one topic only the whole time, like B Magic does that really good, like, but that doesn't mean that everybody that's doing that formula automatically wins.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, B Magic is really good at that, like sticking to an actual topic. Sharon's good at that. Like, actually doing specific bars about something and staying relevant and actually rhyming. The whole point is to rhyme, bro. Like, that's what people keep forgetting. I have to keep coming on here and fucking reminding them. They're not rhyming. Like, dog, you know, rapping is rhyming. You have to rhyme and you can't just talk punchlines. That's what he does, you know what I mean? And
so let's end this segment on a prediction. Are you going to clearly beat Chilla Jones?
I mean, I think I'm going to wipe the floor with him there, but you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's going to have a lot of people that said he won. I have a lot of haters that will go with whoever I'm battling. So, like, that's a good thing that people get when they battle me. It's a plus. I remind all you fucking battlers, if you're about to get into a battle with me, no, you're about to gain a bunch of new fans. They're all going to become your fans, not because you're dope, but because they have to become your fans, because their fucking ego doesn't allow them to not become your fans. So, you know, he's going to have those people that are going to be like, Diz lost, I don't care, you know? Most of them won't even listen to my whole rounds. They won't. They'll just be like, Chilla won, you know? I get those, bro. I get those all the time from the wackest fools. They say they beat me. I'm used to it, you know what I mean? I know what I'm saying. You know, just because a group of people believe a certain idea doesn't mean that idea is real. It's just, period. It's just like any other thing, you know? If people are looking for a certain thing that they think is dope, when someone comes with some doper shit, they might not notice it, and they might not know that this is the next level. It's kind of like when Eminem came out, bro. Eminem came out, his voice, hey yo, when I'm picking up in a big truck, and when my lips dicked up and zipped up, when he came up with that shit, everybody was rapping like a New Yorker at the time. Rap was, hey yo, son, word of mother, hey yo, we'll pop you with the box cutter ox, and all this shit, right? And then, out of nowhere comes a little, hey yo, yo, people were like, this shit is garbage. Even, like, they say Dre, like, found his shit, like, supposedly. Dre, like, turned down Eminem, supposedly. Like, this is what I hear from, like, more inside people, that it was actually an A&R that kept forcing this shit in Dre's ear. Because people were like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is this? They couldn't comprehend until somebody actually put it out there that this shit is really dope. They couldn't hear it because they weren't looking for it. All they heard was the whiny white voice, which was a whiny white voice, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you gotta look past that and, like, realize that the guy, and I think it's like that for me with a lot of people. Like, I just have an annoying Arabic voice. If people hear me, they're like, fuck this guy. You know, fuck him, fuck everything about him. He's too energetic. He's all over the place, you know? And that's pretty much what I have to deal with these motherfuckers, man. I'm gonna fucking wipe the floor with Chilla, bro.
Don't punch him, by the way.
No, of course not, man. I mean, the first time I saw Chilla and I had problems with it, I didn't want to punch him. I just wanted to talk to him and just be like, bro, like, this little Twitter shit that you guys all keep playing with me, I'm not a little bitch. This is the shit that started with math, you know? Like, stop playing this little Twitter shit with me, man. I'm not your little fucking bitch, you know what I mean? Like, that's pretty much why I do this shit, you know what I mean? Just to let them know, like, you know?